Hey guys, this is my 7th Facebook Live. Yes, it's not live, so there we go, I mess up again. The connection has been dodgy, and I tried it and it's just buffering, and that's going to really affect the quality. So this will get sorted over the next few weeks. I am again getting used to doing the videos. This is very new to me. I'm trying to get used to lighting, the cameras, what equipment to use, what software to use, what mic to use, and all that. So I'm really just it's going to develop quite rapidly over each week. As you can see, there's now an intro video. I'm still tweaking it. It's just something I came up with. I just thought I'd give it a go. As you can see, there's some social media. Right there we go. Yeah, there, I thought that'd be quite cool. So I'll hopefully be able to make them clickable on YouTube as well, which will make them a lot more effective. I'm gonna put some overlays on and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, just bear with me. As I said, this channel is so raw and organic. What I do every day is so raw and organic to me because it is about my journey of learning. So you see me learn, you'll see the videos improve, you'll see my confidence improve on them, you'll just see all the improvements, and I think that's so true to what I'm trying to communicate of my journey as an entrepreneur, and how I'm learning, how I'm working as hard as I can every day in order to improve myself and to improve my learning, achieve my goals, and be able to improve people who watch this to get it so they can gain more value from it as well. Bear with me, but I'm sure you'll still get good content out of it anyway. So yeah, this is a lot shorter video. Again, I've been trying to make these videos short, but as you can see, they're not. They're more like 34 minutes because I just get really passionate. I get really into them. But this one's going to be short and sweet, so we'll dive into it. But actually, just before we dive into it, some exciting news is there's two. I want to bring a new thing to my channel. And because I go to a lot of networking events, I want to bring this new thing where I'm going to interview influencers. So I'm going to be interviewing influencers. I'm going to try to do it twice a month. It depends if I come into contact with them. It can be a little bit difficult because obviously high profile industry leaders that you don't walk into them in the street. I do go to regular networking events each month that do tend to engage high profile people because they tend to have high profile speakers there. So I'll always try catch at least a few minutes there with them and get some questions. So that's the new thing I'm going to bring to my channel, is actually interviewing industry leaders. So we'll get a really expert knowledge and experience into the channel as well. And again, if you want me to ask them certain questions, please, or maybe a certain influencer you want me to try engage with, please throw it out to me. I'll try fish them out. I might not be able to fish out someone like Gary Vee or Peter Vu, but I'll give it a go if you want that. So, and interesting, I've already done one interview. I did it with James Nicholson. He's one of the UK's leading digital marketers, and that video will be coming out probably next week. I'm just waiting for the video back on that. This has all been recorded. It's just getting edited now, so that should be in my hands next week. And the second I get it, I'll put it up on the channel. So let's get straight into it. What this video is. So as you would have seen by the title, the power and failure of knowledge. The power and failure of knowledge. Now what does that mean? What the hell does that title mean? The power and failure of knowledge. Well, I'll open your eyes to give you a better understanding of what that means. A quote from Think Rich, Grow Rich, a book I'm reading right now, is knowledge is not power. It is potential power. It's quite interesting, that, isn't it? Knowledge is not power, it is potential power. But it's so true. It's not. Everyone always says knowledge is power, knowledge is power, knowledge is power. It's not. It's really not. And you have to understand it in the context I'm explaining it in. So knowledge is nothing without implementation. You can learn and read as much as you want, but if you don't know how to implement it, if you don't know how to action it, then it's useless. It's absolutely useless. It's like training in a football match. You can train how to kick the ball and be amazing at kicking the ball and passing the ball, but if you can't score a goal, then it's useless, because to win the game you've got to score a goal, you've got to score a try for a rugby game. So you got to understand that it's all about the implementation, the action takers. So the people that can make action on their learnings are the people that win in life, the people that can make action. And the reason, again, like I said, these videos are so organic to me. The reason I'm going through this video today is I've just carried out a digital marketing masterclass over the past 3 days, Friday to Sunday. It's now Tuesday, as you know. Yeah, so I did that, and I just kind of opened my eyes, because one of the guys said there when he got up, he said, look, this isn't going to work unless you implement it. And it's true that probably at least 60% of the people there won't gain success from it, from our learning. I mean, the value we were giving was outstanding. I think I could really understand that because I'm already in the marketing space, so I know a lot of the tools and sort of the tricks. I'm still not an expert in it yet. I'm not to that standard that I was being taught at, but I like to think I know quite a bit. So that allowed me to really understand the value of it, because I'm already in that space and been in that space for 2 years. So what I was taught, I really understood the value of it, and that's why I'm so excited to implement it. But I know there'll be people that won't implement it, or won't implement it correctly, because you have to be consistent. You have to constantly work to implement hard. So it's just an interesting one that this is where it starts. Even though I've done all the learning, it was exciting, this is where it starts. I need to really, it's an implementation game, and it's going to take time, and I'm a little impatient with some things, but you have to be patient, and I'm sure I'll do a video on that at some point about patience and how you can be patient and how you have to be patient in life and business. But I'm going to just discuss with you really that action taking is the most important thing when it comes to learning. And something interesting, it's just the one point, something interesting that I'm going to be doing in order to ensure that I'm action taking, this might be really unique for you as well, is I met a great guy, he's called Todor, a really great guy in the class, and we kind of spoke to each other after. We kicked it off there, got on really well. He's bringing up a fashion brand, really excited to see his fashion brand in the future. It's going to be really cool, and we're actually going to do some live videos and stuff, because he's going to be doing similar things to what I'm doing, what I've started these past few weeks. So that should be really exciting. Again, some new content to the channel, which will bring great value to both of us again. But an interesting thing he said that we should do is that we should be each other's mentors. Now, I didn't really get what he meant by that, but he said, look, we can say as much as we want that we're gonna implement this, and we know we've learned lots, but realistically things get in the way. When we go back home, we've got work, and it's so easy to just forget. And I mean, we've put a lot of money into this course. It was an expensive course, but it's so worth it providing you implement it. But if you don't implement it, you've just thrown away a lot of money. So he said, let's mentor each other. So what we've gone and done, I literally texted him today, and what we said is, let's have a call every weekend. We've decided on Sunday at 12 o'clock, and that's our time and that's our day. And every 12 o'clock on every Sunday of every week, we're going to have a call. And basically that call is to just check up on each other and just make sure we're doing the work. And I fucking love that. Like, when he said that, I was like, that's such a sick idea. Like, I've never done that with anyone before, and I just thought it's such a great idea. And he texted me back, he was like, yeah, I'm well up for that. So that's our day now, and to make sure I've done it, I've actually put in my calendar, you know, you can set it to repeat. So I've just got it repeated every Sunday. It just says Todor call 12 o'clock every Sunday. I think it says like mentoring or whatever on there. So I just thought that was a really good piece of knowledge there, and really good thing that you could implement as well, because life gets in the way so easily. It really does. Work gets in the way, every aspect. We can be told the golden plan, we can be told the plan and path to success, but if we don't implement it, we're not going to do it, guys. We're not going to get it. And it's so important. And I spoke about this in one of my other videos, where I spoke about should you take additional courses after university, and you should really go watch that, because that really heavily discusses of why you should and the reasons to doing it, and why people may fail outside of university. if they don't do it, 2 if they do it. So it's really interesting to look at that video, and really interesting to just understand how, even though we can be given the silver platter of knowledge times of just like, here is the keys to the kingdom, but it's up to you to unlock the door. I've been given the keys, now I have to unlock the door, and it's going to take a few weeks, it's going to take a few months, it might take a year. I'm sure it won't take a year, but it's going to take a while, it's going to be hard. So I just thought it was a really useful piece of content I should put out there today. So that's why it is that, like I said, it's short and sweet. So the power and failure of knowledge. Don't fail to implement your knowledge, because your knowledge is a failure if you don't implement and take action on it. You can read as much as you want, you can read as many blogs and articles, and it's fantastic if you do, and I hope you do, because learning constantly is such a great thing, and really does. It's one of the it's the single way of achieving your success, is you learn. That is how you achieve your success, is you're continuously learning, and you're learning much faster than anyone else, because you're just consuming. But there's no point in consuming unless you take action on that knowledge. So it's so important, guys. That's why I wanted to share it with you. So find someone who's similar to you, and maybe gone through the same course, maybe gone through university, you've just finished university, and you've both promised each other you're going to get that role, you're going to get that marketing role or sales role or whatever it is. Maybe you should set 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, each week to speak to each other, and just check on each other and make sure that you're doing what you said, because that is just so good. And that'll be the start of your building of your inner circle, which is, again, is such an important thing, which I'll discuss in another video. So I just thought that'd be just some really interesting information, because I was just really happy with that. Me and Toad are going to connect now, and we're going to make sure we push ourselves to make sure we take advantage of our knowledge we learned over the past few days. And our knowledge is power, and it's not failing. So should you as well. So that's the video, guys. A little interesting thing I'm just going to add to it as well. If you are, well, this is a bit off topic. Well, so basically, if you are looking to start a business, okay, but you have no idea, then contact me, because I have my hands on a lot of product and services that I can support you to create a business. Okay, I'll explain this in another video. I just thought I'd mention this video because it just came to my head, because I've now acquired this stuff. It's through my course, through the expenditure of the course, you get a load of products. I think it's like 10 or 12 different products you can sell. A lot of it is like e-learnings, courses and stuff like that. It's not like physical product. There might be a few, but I think most of it's just like e-learning stuff. And I know there's one on bitcoins, and there's a big like learning course on Bitcoin, which is obviously really big at the moment, so you know it will sell. So if you're really eager to start a business and you just don't know what you're doing, or maybe you do have an idea, whatever it is, but especially if you don't have an idea, please DM me, comment below, and we'll connect, and I can help you start a business. Like, this is serious, there's no scam or anything. Like, I genuinely there's no money involved or any of that rubbish. I'm not going to ask you for any of that crap, trust me. I don't want it. I've got too much work. But I've got, basically, this is given to me for free. Like, it's all online stuff, so all I would just send you the files, and then you do what you want with it. Delete it, send it to someone else, use it with your friends, it's up to you. But obviously I will offer you guidance in order how to market, and offer you tips and so on. I won't just leave you in the dark. So I just thought I'd say, I'll explain it further in another video. I'll be honest, guys, I'm really tired as it is 12:30. But I've got to get these videos out there. I've got to be consistent, so I know I'd get this video out either way. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you gain value from that. I know it's a bit shorter and sweet, but I just wanted to sort of wrap that one up a little quicker. And again, if you're looking to start a business, please just comment below or DM me, and we'll get that going for you. As always, please follow me on social media. As you'll see, no, I'm getting it wrong now. There we go. I can't do it. I'm struggling with that camera, honestly. I'm just so inept with that camera. Anyway, my Twitter is @ScottMears. My Facebook is @ScottMears Entrepreneur, and my YouTube is @ScottMears. Okay, guys, I really look forward to seeing you at the next video. and hopefully I'll be a bit more awake then and not as dopey for you. But still, I hope you gained value from that, guys. I loved it, just as I always, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good one.